Hey. Let's see. I'm out in the dark. Let me see if you guys can see me. Where's the light? Hey guys, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my camera. All right. Hi. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me turn on the light. I'm out in the car. Give me turn on the light so y'all can see me. No, hold on. Okay. Hey. How are you guys? All right, guys. Who's on? Okay, so you guys see my last live. Um, Also, you guys, I am going to again start a YouTube channel, Plastic Surgery Chronicles. We have to change the name. So if you guys get a chance on YouTube, they told me I need to tell y'all click and subscribe because I'm trying to really get this information out. You guys, I need to find out what the hell's going on with Garani. Guys, has anybody been having request to be in my live? Who requested to be in my live? Limpy. Okay, so Glimpy request to, let's see. You on live with Miss Tami Glimpy. Hi, who's this?
Hi, Miss Pansy.
Hi,
How are you?
sweetie. Good. What's going on, girl?
Nothing. So I'm looking to come to you soon. My aunt India recommended me to you, so I am excited. But I have a couple of questions about this.
Okay.
The Faha, it's overwhelming, Miss Tammy. It's so much information. You really don't know how to decipher through all of it. I need you to put together a pamphlet of some sort because it's crazy. The amount of
What's the?
stuff they say you need between the
Mhm.
pillow, the faja, the boards, the compression stockings, like it's just overwhelming the amount of information that's really out here. As you
Right.
know, it's costly to get this done, these procedures done. I am medical, so
Uh huh.
I'm I'm always looking at it from the medical standpoint, and
Mhm.
a lot of the language I know, but again, because it's so much, it's like, where do you begin? It's overwhelming. So I
It's
guess my thing is I just need you to like give, if you on your website, or even if you just do a live and you just talk about all of the stuff that we really need to like have ahead of
right.
time, or whether we come to you and get it. Because she was
Mhm.
telling me, because I saw it on Amazon, they actually had the fajas on Amazon, but she was telling me that she got hers through you, and like to send you the pictures and you can tell me, because again, the measurements be off. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
you know and again, you having surgery, so even if I try one on now, I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna be now at the surgery. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Somebody always trying to call in, but I do have a list of things that really you need to bring. All the
Okay.
girls know that it doesn't take much. A lot of times, you don't need more than a carry on, right? A lot of
Okay.
that stuff is when we have these overwhelming lists and stuff, is because we're packing out of fear, right? We don't know what to
Right.
bring, like you said. We heard that somebody said they used this or they brought this, and this is what made them feel better, or that this is what did this for them. We women are so resilient. Our bodies has its own healing mechanism. We just need to
Yeah.
get the pain basically managed and stuff, and our
Hmm.
bodies will somewhat take over. So we don't need to add a lot of these things that we are going to use to support the surgery immediately. That's going to
Right.
have a longing effect on us, right? We don't want to
Hmm.
become dependent to sleeping medicine. We don't want to become dependent to pain medicine, right? So we
Right.
definitely need to keep it simple, right? More is
Right.
not better, right? Of
Right.
course,
Right.
we are going to have surgery, so we're gonna feel a level of pain. We're not gonna. We're trying to. All of these things is just to numb the process, right? I don't
Right.
want to feel shit. If I could, I'll sleep through the entire process.
Let me tell
That's
you, I
how
love
some
me
of
some
them.
anesthesia now. I'm not gonna tell you. Now
Yeah,
we gonna
that's
be
how.
real on here. Like anesthesia is great. Now I recommend it to anybody. Listen, I do not do well with pain, and I'm okay with that because I've had rotator cuff surgery. I've had a couple of surgeries.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I think when you go into the mind of it, if you've never had surgery, that's one thing. But if you've
Right.
ever had to have anything done, then obviously I mean, obviously there is a small bit of anxiety, but then again,
Anxiety.
like
Hmm.
you say, you know, trying to go in with a sound mind, kind of knowing what you're getting into, I think is the thing. And I guess the key to all of it is, again, like you're saying, less is more. But again, you feel like you got to travel because I live in North Carolina. She lives in North Carolina. So I'm
Yeah.
becoming to Florida. So I'm like, well, listen, you talking about this BBL pillow. It's like a bag thing you
I tell
need.
people don't bring that stuff. Like, of course,
Okay.
I try to be a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Bring
Yeah,
that.
I can hear you.
Okay, I found out if I catch their ass before they call and click it, I don't have to worry about no sound. You know, bring less because now BBL pillow. When you leave, get it when you get here. I know that we're trying to be economically feasible, you know, but at the end of the day, um, pack light, okay, and then wear your
Hmm.
shit back. The airports are really getting
Okay.
tired of us coming with all this shit, and now we got to carry you
Yeah.
and your stuff because girls
Yeah.
come and they say, I haven't used any of this stuff, Miss Tammy.
Mhm.
I direct people to my website where it says comfort items to bring. 9 times out of
Okay.
10, the basic list of things you need is that thick robe, preferably black, because black's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna cover up, the blood and stuff, so that you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
dying, right? I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
two loose fitting dresses, because this ain't no
Okay.
fashion show. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna want to put shit on, right? But you're
Yeah.
gonna cover up with the you're gonna cover up with the black dress because you don't
Hmm.
want to see the fluid. A lot of people think they're bleeding too much or there's too much fluid. So the black makes you feel
Oh,
comfortable. It makes you feel like, okay,
yeah.
I don't see it, I don't think about it, right? I know
Okay.
I'm going through a
Right.
process, but the more fluid that I see, the more I'm saying, okay, something's wrong with me. So it
Right.
heightens your anxiety. So I try to
Yeah.
tell people, black. Black is, it makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel cozy. You don't have to see it. Just like when you put on
Okay.
white, right? When you
Yes,
put on
ma'am.
white gives you a behavior, right? It makes you
Right.
be cautious. It makes you watch people like, oh,
Women, we
I don't.
we try to stay away from white. You already
Yeah, I'm
know.
just saying colors. I was just trying to say colors
Yeah. Yeah.
make
Yeah.
you act a certain way, right? White makes you cautious. White makes you aware. You don't want to
Yeah.
get dirty. You don't want nobody to dirty you. So
Right.
black in the plastic surgery industry makes you feel safe. It kind of covers up what's happening,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fluid is leaking. A lot of
Right.
times when you're going back to the airport, you're still leaking. You don't want people to see that.
Yeah.
So you don't want
Yeah.
to seep through and the blood. So I tell people, keep it black.
Okay.
Keep it black. Black hides
Okay.
hides the fluid, hides the color. Um, you don't need more than that. If you're gonna add stuff, you need like your slippers.
Okay.
Most of the time you're gonna be in, a faja or
And
a binder
compression
or your
socks.
garment, and you just might want something light and loose because Miami's hot. You get the thick robe,
Okay.
but you can't keep that thick robe on, right?
Right.
You want maybe a button-up snap, like remember them old house coat dresses back
Yeah.
in the day
Uh
the
huh.
grandma
Moo
used to
moo.
wear?
That's what my
Them
grandmama used to
chicks is in
call it.
style when it come to
Yeah.
us. Go
Oh yeah.
find that little snapped up house coat gown,
Yes, ma'am.
make it black, so you
Hmm.
can just cover up a little bit. But I think that makes you feel safe. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? When you do that, I think all of these different things, creams and all of that stuff. I think those are just topical stuff that
Mhm.
you don't even use them. People bring so much that they don't even
Yeah.
use it, and it's a waste of money. I tell people,
Yeah,
save your
because
money.
again, I'm saying just packing for that surgery. I mean, again, if you wouldn't told me that, Miss Tammy, I would never know. Because again, it's so much to take in. you know, and you want to be mindful of cost, because this is all, you know, you're accruing all of
Yes, cost,
this
financially
cost. So
feasible, and not
yeah,
waste your money. So,
yes, ma'am.
so I'm trying to go back to from last year where I started something, and I
Uh-huh.
started a YouTube channel, and I'm getting ready to start that back up. And then I also dropped an ebook called BBL. It says
Okay.
a beginner's book and on learning how to. What do I need to do? How do I need to start this process? Right?
Mhm.
What are the things I need to bring? So that's a
Mhm.
little small ebook. It's still out on Amazon. It's hyperlinked in my bio on Instagram. And again, because the more and more we're digging into this plastic surgery, the more and more we are showing up and showing out, the more and
Yeah,
more we're now asking. I can't always depend on the groups to give me the information, because sometimes those groups are putting fear inside, right?
that is true.
Everybody's experience
Mhm.
is not going to be the same. But what are we seeing consistently is working? What is
Right.
consistently the best thing? A lot of times, the people at airport be so relieved when I come and I'm like, here, this is all she got. Oh, that's all she got. Right? They be so happy,
Right.
because
Right.
they feel like you can walk with all that shit. If you can bring it, you can
Yeah.
walk with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
But
less is more, as you said.
less is more. I
Less
I,
is
I, I
more.
I feel like a lot of people come with all of this, Tylenol PMs and all of these halls and stuff.
Oh
That,
yeah.
like for me, I only speak for me. And like you say, you don't have to come to me. How many goddamn halls can you eat? How many Q-tips can you use?
Uh-huh.
I get 150 bottle of Tylenol PM. Why you got to bring that stuff? I can give you that stuff, right? But
Right.
I'm
Right.
not gonna make it look like this long inclusive list of shit I'm giving you, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
label it after I price you out and
Yeah.
say I'm giving you halls, this, that. No, I
I
tell
need
you, if it
one
ain't on
bag.
my list, don't bring it. Okay?
Right.
Because I
Right.
don't want me to seem like I'm giving you a package deal. When I look at it, the shit say Q-tips,
Right.
halls, Tylenol,
Well, you know, some
and,
of
and
these
as you,
places out there be nickel and diming you for every little thing. Like when you don't bring
yeah,
your stuff. So again, it's good to kind of know just how to like minimize and just take exactly what you need.
right,
My
right.
other thing is, so like the BBL is evolving from the shelf booty to now
Mm-hmm,
more natural. Who do you recommend now? And because I did a consult with New Life,
mm-hmm,
um, and Dr. Simmons is getting a lot of attention right now. But
mm-hmm.
who really right now do you recommend? Because again, unless you have some idea what exactly you're looking for, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
hard to know with some of these doctors. Obviously, they show you the best stuff on the website, on the Instagram. We not seeing everyday people, and you got certain people that you know, put on these sites to be like, oh yeah, that's what I want. And then everybody again with how I'm gonna look, not gonna be how you look, obviously. And I think realistically, we kind of go in thinking, this is what we want, and this may not be what we gonna get.
Right, but I think first thing I tell people, be realistic about who you is. If you SpongeBob SquarePants coming in, don't expect to look like Kim Goddamn Kardashian going out. Right, being
Right,
what I'm saying, being
right,
realistic of what, and one of the things that I tell the girls all the time, embrace the change, because one thing for
yeah,
certain is that when you come down here, you will not look like what you did when you leave. Right,
that's
so
right,
being
that's true.
realistic, because sometimes
Hmm.
it might take more than one time, because sometimes some people are dealing with a blank canvas, right? So
Yeah,
sometimes we gotta start from somewhere. If we can get a
yeah,
platform to build from, right?
a
So I
jumping
also
off point,
say
right?
be honest, and also like
Yeah,
you said, everybody's body's different, but like just I always use analogies, right? Say for
right,
instance, I got this hairdresser and stuff, and she always telling me to bring this certain type of fucking hair, and she's the
yeah,
bomb. But I tell her, well, damn, can I get me some Amazon hair and bring to you, and
right,
you can do the job? And she be like, nah, I don't use that type of hair. Well, damn, you ain't like no good stylist. So you
right.
want to stay away from doctors that are asking for certain body frames, right?
Got
You
you.
know,
Yeah,
and again, you gotta really look out for those that say, hey, what did you look like before? You know what I mean?
right, right.
And um, one of the things that I am seeing is that people's body frame is what, and when you're a doctor, you're a plastic surgeon, right? you're definitely gonna look at that person's body. So okay, kudos to those that say don't bring me no fucking wish pics. Okay, I
Right.
like that because yeah, I can get an idea of what you want to look like, but you know, doctors don't want to be insensitive and say, baby, you're never gonna look like that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
True.
So instead of
Yeah.
giving you that, I
Listen,
would say
going in.
that my top doctors on doctors like, okay, if I like your work or whatever, I'm gonna trust the fact that you're gonna make it fit my body. I tell people, stop saying I want natural. Natural is nothing, right?
Right.
Because we as black women, in plastic surgery, was geared to kind of have them mimic the black body, right? When it first came
Right.
out. Big
Yeah.
lips, big hips, big thighs, whatever. So when you go in there to a plastic surgery, being an Afro-American woman and talking about you want some natural shit, they gonna look at you like, baby, you're confusing me because you know you got what some of the girls are paying
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think that we need to say, I want it to fit my body. I need to also be able to explain what areas of my body is giving me problems, right? And why?
Right.
Why do I feel like this is the area that I feel like is giving me problems? And be like, I think if you're being honest with what you're telling yourself, like
Yeah.
don't go in there using slogans. It's when I look in the mirror, what am I
Mhm.
seeing? I'll be like, damn, Tammy, your butt
More,
flat. Look
more.
down at the bottom. You need a little bit more lift. When you wear jeans, your jeans look, if you could just be straight transparent with that
Yeah.
doctor on my decision and why I want to have plastic surgery and what's my story, you know, and be real honest about my story. I don't like myself. When I put on clothes, I look like this or I feel like
Yeah.
this, right? Let
Well,
that
we all
doctor get in.
have.
Mhm.
We sacrifice what we look like to bring
Mhm.
life to the world. So
Right.
all the women out there that snap back, kudos to y'all, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not in that group.
You're
So
not a snatchbacker.
I think a lot of women are not in that group. Realistically,
Hey, sweetie. Yeah,
I
but one
think,
of the things is I know that what I've been seeing and as it's changing and you know there's a lot of competition, you know, because social media could definitely heighten awareness of people, doctors, different things, right? It can
mhm,
heighten it and also can give us a false sense of reality, right?
yeah,
So what I am seeing is like I would say if you ask me, everybody know that as far as I'm concerned, for me, Dr. Bulos is the GOAT. Okay, because
okay,
I say he's the GOAT because I've seen him do many shapes, many facets, and he's not a you gotta be this. And yeah, I'm not saying that the man is perfect because I ain't perfect, right? And
right,
there's some hit and miss, but I've been seeing consistently that he is not limiting himself to
that's
certain
good.
frames, certain body works. Yes, everybody needs a BMI to be healthy under the
Yeah,
table.
yeah,
I am also seeing right now, you guys know, Payne, Dr. Thomas Payne, um, has impressed me. I always thought that Dr. Thomas Payne was just a breast and tummy man. Oh my God, he did some beautiful breasts the other day. But Dr. Payne is also a reconstructive surgeon, a
o-
plastic surgeon, and general surgeon, right?
okay,
Triple skilled. But when I seen his butt work and his best work ain't out there, right? Because I don't think that he really cares about the social media hoopla.
okay,
I seen detail. I look at the details, right?
yeah,
I can have somebody do my weave and it look good, but I look at the stitching, I look at the
yeah,
parts, I look at the
yeah,
detail. What's holding
that's
it together, right?
right,
And so I'm seeing Dylan from CG Cosmetics. I'm
okay.
seeing good work coming out of
Now I
CG
see a lot too, but I'm like, I mean, you see these places and you like, okay, it's a lot of them, and who do you go to? So okay,
You
I
gotta, you
look at
gotta,
them.
you gotta
But
go inside the house and stop reading the book. Stop reading the
yeah,
cover. You gotta go inside the house, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
one of the things is that I always say that my gut. Okay, we as women, you know that our gut and our instincts is something told me, and that thing that we bring life into the world, right? That is the thing that's gonna guide us while we're in this world. It
yeah,
take like I tell people, don't keep switching because somebody else. When you look through that, do your own research, and if it's
yeah.
something that captured your eye, don't
Okay,
let nobody derail you from that. If that's what
okay,
you see and that's what you want, stop keep asking questions from people on what should you do, right? You
yeah.
know what, you know, and they know I'm trying to catch it. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. What? Yeah. What would you do for a Klondike bar, right? I think that
Right.
every woman has their own personal journey here, right? And
Yeah,
everybody has their
they do.
own story that leads them to the plastic surgery table.
Yeah.
You gotta let your gut, your instinct, you gotta let that be your guide, right? Yes, there are warning signs. You want to look up deaths and you want to look at certain things, right? But your instincts
Right.
and your eye, and because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So your eye
That's
is
true.
gonna catch something that you like, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna have somebody talk you out that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And there
Yeah.
you go following the trail, and now you're derailed.
Yeah.
Stick with who you like.
Okay.
I can give you my top because I'm talking about consistently seeing good
Yeah.
work.
Good
But
work.
what's good work to me ain't always what you might say good work.
Well,
You
listen, I mean, for people who haven't had any done, at least you
uh
have something. You know what I'm saying?
you
Some
have something to go on.
you got to start somewhere, in my mind. Because
What
again,
you have to
you
start at is
spending
what
thousands
you
of
think you
dollars.
want.
Yeah, you spending thousands of dollars, and you definitely should do your research. But you definitely want to go to the people like you who taking care of a lot of us that are coming out of this, and so you definitely
Hmm.
seeing the work. So you definitely know who making sure they take care of their patients afterwards, their post-op care, all that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. So I think it's just all around taking care of from the beginning of it
it's
to
it's a balance. Yeah, it's
yeah.
a balance, right? And
Mhm.
so before you got in, I was trying to come on and I wanted to talk about a situation because I always like to start and stay be informative. And so one of the things is I was talking about a balance because I'm seeing where there's some stuff going on at Prestige, right? So we know Boola's left Prestige, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and a lot of girls say, for instance, you might have picked Boola's, right? Now
Uh-huh.
you're left holding the bag, wondering after all my research, this, that, where do I go? This is what I wanted to do. Now
Right.
Bullis is gone. How do I pick up the pieces and move on and look for somebody else, right?
Right.
And so I had a girl today, just came back maybe about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. She had been in Prestige from 7 o'clock in the morning and ended up getting canceled at 2. You guys know why she got canceled at 2?
Ouch.
She went to use the bathroom because they had gave her 2 bags of saline and left her in a room, and then
Mhm.
they didn't come check on her. She had to use the bathroom, and when she went to use the bathroom, Garani said that she was moving too much. He canceling her. Garani is they'll cancel 3 girls. One girl for just answering the question because of the situation with Bulos leaving. Is now we're overbooked. We're overworked. We have to
Right.
take this stuff. So again,
Right.
that's stuff like that you want to be informative on.
Yeah.
I want good bedside manners. I want to be
Yeah.
treated
I,
fairly. You know what I'm saying? Though these
that,
are things, because I tell people it's other things that we need to look at other than the work, right? You know
uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Though
Yeah.
who is working on me? You
I
know what?
from medical, and again, you can't push over us, the people who are from medical, because you already know we gonna ask.
Wait a
Right.
minute. She's a doc. She's a nurse. I get a lot of nurses. She is a nurse. And
Yeah.
she said, all my years of working in a hospital, I have never had nobody not come in and
Wow.
check on me. I've been in
Right.
here. I get up to go to the bathroom because nobody's here to answer, and you cancel me. So now they telling her to wait till tomorrow, maybe about 10 o'clock. And this is the thing. If you're overbooked, say you overbooked. If you're overworked, say you overworked. Don't tell
Yeah.
me I'm looking crazy and
And
I don't
that's
feel like
so
canceling
unprofessional.
you.
That is so
Mhm.
unprofessional.
But
They
but
do
back
that.
but the fact that she is coming from a professional background,
Yeah.
she thought she can handle it. She never called me and told me. I said, honey, if they cancel you at 2 o'clock, you should have called me at 2:05, right?
Right.
Because it's all a part of the game. How do you give me fluids? Have me in there from 7 a.m. Give me 2 bags of saline. First of all, the question is, why is you giving me 2 bags, stalling for time, right? You
Right.
giving me 2 bags of saline, so I got to wait for all of that before you. Now you decide, oh, now I got to pee because I got all this fluid in me. I don't
Yeah.
got nobody to talk to, no bail. I'm in a room. Nobody came and checked on me. She said, Miss Tami, I just walked to go to the bathroom. She said, then the girl go back and tell Garani that I am walking up and down the hallway for 2 hours and this and that. And if she's not following the rules, just give her a refund and we'll cancel her. Never once. So I just saying that these are the things that we have to watch
Yeah.
out for too. Not
Yeah.
only are we picking doctors, because never once she said that she went and talked to the doctor. I don't think that you went and talked to the doctor, right? So
Wow.
again, we can pick our doctors, but we got to be careful what's going on that front line.
Oh yeah.
Especially when they get off the phone and you send your pictures and they say, well, let me go talk to the doctor. And he came back and he told you. Now, before the doctor is the anesthesiologist. Before the anesthesiologist, there's
Yeah.
the business manager. There's the
Yeah.
head. So you mean to tell me the secretary can get her ass up and go all the way back to the surgical room and interrupt the doctor and ask the doctor a question? Why
Right.
she got you on hold on the phone? I'm
Right.
talking about making sense out of shit that don't make
Yeah.
sense.
Don't make.
Okay?
Yep.
There
That
is no
New Life did
way.
to me. New Life did that to me. I didn't even call him back because I know that's bullshit too. So yeah,
Right.
you gotta pay attention. You do. Yep.
You so again, so I'm talking about good work and I'm talking about what
Mhm.
difference does it make if I pick a good doctor if I can't get to him to do the
Yeah.
work, right?
Yep.
What difference does it make if I can't get to him to do the work, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I try to stay informative on what the things that we need to weigh most important, right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Though, stick to your belief systems. You know, we have to get down here. We have to, put up and fight and stuff. We have to put up a fight and stuff. So that's why I changed my
Yeah.
my channel from to Plastic Surgery Chronicles. Black women know your rights, right? Because I need to now address
Right.
it because it has been so consistent. You know what I'm saying, though, to what we are facing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree.
And today it was two black girls that simply the girl asked him a question, and
Yeah.
she went out crying because she asked him a question. Why is such and such? He said because it is. It's on the board. Oh, since you want to question me, you know what? I don't feel like doing your surgery. I'm gonna
La-
cancel you.
Ladies, pay attention because anybody that treats you like that do not need your money. You can
You
go
know,
yourself.
okay. But the thing about it is, we are so desperate for the change that we want because some of us are stemming behind the story of low self-esteem. I need to make this
Yeah.
change. That I will go down here, and that's why I say, what will we do for a Klondike bar? Like, what
Yeah.
will we allow them to do to us for
And by
end result?
you do that, you
Right?
sacrifice your health, and you could possibly be writing your death certificate. Anybody that does that to you makes you feel less than from a medical standpoint. That's not good bedside manner. If you take care of me like that when I'm awake and conscious of what you're doing, what are you talking and saying about me when I'm asleep, when I'm not alert and know what's going on? So
Right, right,
I
right. So it's the staying in the know, staying informative.
yeah,
About how do I maneuver. And that's why I want to address this thing from the mental aspect of it all.
yeah,
How is it emotionally and mentally affecting me? You know what I'm saying, though, on what you do. I think Ronnie right now has to deal with a whole lot of repositioning. I think so. I'm trying to make sense out of the madness, right? So I'm
yeah,
trying to tell her, well, wait a minute now, because Bulos left. They done called every time you call. They tell them that they fired Bulos. Bulos just put out a damn video. He on his way back wherever, and now you got to eat cake. But yet and still, you had to pick up his load. But now what you're doing is you're disrespecting people because you know what people are gonna
yeah,
do. They're gonna do like I do. They're gonna go on social media. They're gonna talk about the bedside manner, the mistreatment, and maybe y'all don't
that's
want to
right.
boot with him because he's overworked right now. Because you
Yeah,
are snapping on people for no reason. His bedside manner always been questionable, but you was
yeah.
downright today that lost your damn mind.
Yeah, no, you
You
can't disrespect me and take my money.
you
We
know,
talking about thousands of dollars. No, ma'am. So I think
right?
that's a great point, Miss Tammy. Thank you for
You
keeping
are
us in.
so You are so welcome, love. I'm just gonna
Thank,
try to wrap this up, but
oh,
anytime, love. I appreciate you just for
thank
coming
you.
on.
I
Girl,
appreciate
you
you
said
too.
sometimes I have to be careful. I'm like, okay, who is this? What she want to say? Because I got some haters that I be done click you off. Don't come on my
You will never
live
have
talking
a
crazy.
over here in North Carolina, okay?
Yeah,
All
North
right.
Carolina, woo woo.
Whoop
Okay,
whoop. See you soon.
okay,
All right.
baby.
Bye.
I'm not ending, Alicia. I was just finishing up with her. I don't know. I guess you gotta leave or click off, baby. I don't
Yeah,
even know
I
how
do.
to work this thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, you guys, I think that what we were talking about is Issy in the house, right? Um, Today I was going to follow up, Alicia, as you talked about my last live, and you guys, the only reason why I was not able to get on right now is because until now is because you guys know at my last live, with the driver situation. So I've been driving, but I actually been training some drivers today. I've been just going through some administrative stuff, still trying to position myself. But I wanted to follow up on the last live with the two ladies that got canceled. So one of them still indeed did not get her surgery. The anxiety that she was feeling, she did not uh, get her blood pressure down. Okay, and she doesn't even have high blood pressure. She did call me and tell me that she went to the doctor. They did a lot of tests. It was just the overwhelming sense of anxiety, but it wasn't just the anxiety of the surgery. See, you have to be careful of who you put on your journey, right? Because you can bring a support person with you, you can bring a friend with you can do all of this stuff, right? And their stuff will become your stuff. And we are so protective of people that we care about, even when we bring our surgery sister or we bring somebody that we want to come with us. So as they go through stuff, that brings you through stuff, and that takes you off your stuff because now, especially if they have some situations going on when they come, that's going to heighten your anxiety because you want to heal and fix things for them. So what happens is it's transferable. Stress becomes transferable, and so her stress becomes your stress, and so now you are the one going back home not having your surgery. You know, because you have now taken on everybody else's stuff, and we do that so much, ladies. But she is actually home. She's doing good. She's positioned herself, and she had decided to do something. She's going to send a mental health therapist to help her learn with coping things for anxieties, right? Because sometimes having the surgery, things are going to come out that's been there in your life all along, but this is a fact platform that's going to bring out all that shit, anxieties, distrust of others, what can I do? So again, that's why it's so important to really look at the mental health part of this. Am I mentally prepared and emotionally ready for the journey that this thing is going to take on? And then when we start bringing passengers and hostages and support people and all of this, that's an added dynamic that's going to add to more of the anxiety and stress, because now you're trying to take care of you and take care of others at the same time while you're trying to take care of you, and that don't balance out well all the time. And so I think that was a lesson for her, learning that the journey is a personal journey, and I know out of fear people don't come because they don't want to come by themselves, right? So at the end of the day, now we got the other person. She is like, coming down, you know, um, she, had a little anxiety, she goes to, the surgery. Now she's got to go back too. So we want to talk about the part about how do I go back with a sound mind? You know what I'm saying? Even if you guys bring support people, make sure that your support people know how to support you too, right? But how do we go back um, home after going through all of this and then get on the plane and be without a surgery that we have wanted or we have planned for so long? How do we heal the mind and body to get back on that horse and ride out again, right? So, yeah, you gotta, really, just really take um, the journey personal, right? Because anything could just derail you, you know. I think this whole P thing, the things that they do to stall for time for themselves, they had no disregard or no regard for the fact that you are giving this woman all this fluids, and everybody went on there and checked to see if she got it. She don't even know who to call because they ain't no call bell to come out to use the bathroom, But I'd have been in here from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. When I got the call, it was three something. It was a full 8 hour shift, 7 to 3. Okay, and these are the unrealistic restraints that are being placed on us down here. Yeah, but everybody else around you is getting surgery, and you have been there since 7 o'clock. And then the other girl just simply asked a question, and out the door she went. They just treat us so fucking inhumane. That's just some inhumane treatment. Total disregard for all the stuff that you did. Had to get the FMLA paperwork. Get your people, your kids together. Get people together to come down here and then be treated like that. Black women, we got rights. We got rights. You know, Women of color. I don't see too many people that's not coming on there, and I'm sure that there's some incidents and circumstances, situations that are outside the box. But right now, the consistency is us women of color being treated indecent when we come down here, you know and so I just had to get on, and share, just some experiences, and just telling you guys, like, it's a hard thing. We have to take care of ourselves. We can take care of loved ones, we can take care of friends, but at the same time, we have to take care of ourselves, because this got to be it's a personal decision, with personal and um, triumphs and stuff of you doing something for yourself. And it's okay to help people in your life, but at the end of the day, this end starts with you and it ends with you. And I'm just sitting here like, yes, we must be our sister's keeper. It's okay to keep your sister, but you got to also keep yourself. You got to keep yourself, and it's okay. It's okay. So, Alicia, it was something else that you were talking about today that you wanted me to bring up. I did the Abula's, God, everything in me tell me. He talking about me and my colleagues. That's why I put the lie the thing on my story. So he's saying he's got colleagues. Like I said, from the beginning, I wouldn't bet if him and his colleagues ain't Miami aesthetics. Bulo is back. Where he at? Did you find out did he announce where he's going, Alicia? Did he announce where he's going? Okay. Yeah, so you guys wait for it. But um, I believe he's gonna go to Mac. I do. I really believe he's gonna go to Mac. I've been said that from beginning. From beginning. It just, but we ain't heard nothing yet, right? We ain't heard nothing yet. But I commend him for getting on. He was so professional with the way that he had no hate. He said he just had to take time out to be with his family and stuff and regroup, right? And now everybody, I can see why goddamn Garani losing his damn mind and bitter and talking shit on canceling everybody today. He must have seen the video too. I don't know. I'm just so y'all know Miss Tammy be talking shit sometimes. None of that shit I just said is factual, but I'm just speculating. I'd be mad too. You got your coordinators and they calling people and telling people, oh, we fired him. We fired him. He's not this and that. Like you trying to defame him, and this man that came out there, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is a dog industry, you know. But again, you guys, I just also want to recap, um, because I got to go in, but I want to recap that, again, you guys, I will be starting another YouTube channel instead of Recovery House Chronicles. It'll be Plastic Surgery Chronicles. Black girls, black women know your rights, and we'll start to try to post the videos. I'm trying to get somebody professional in to do it, so that we can be consistent, because my son and them, they be having shit else to do, and I be trying to move with a movement. This is a movement, this is a movement. This ain't just, a procedure or just a damn, you know, uh, clout chasing type shit. This is a fucking movement. We need to move in the right direction. It's another year that we gotta stand up. Okay, if we don't stand up, we're gonna fall for anything, right? I can't. It's another damn year that they still treating us like like shit on a stick, and we just taking it. They done got so blatant with it. They building new buildings for our ass and shit, Like, rise up. Yeah, rise up. Rise up. Stand up. We gotta stand up. Am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Man, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. I got my own silent fights within internal with even inside my movement and the things that I'm doing. Like sometimes, the blessings and your journey God put people in your path, but everybody ain't there to go the whole journey with you. You know what I'm saying? Though sometimes, people gonna be on the boat, and then some people gonna jump off the boat, and some people got to be thrown the fuck off the boat, man overboard. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep your path and stuff. And so I continue to say, no weapon forms against me shall prosper. But nobody said the road would be easy and that the weapons would not form. So I had some struggles today myself, that I had some hurdles and stuff, you know what I'm saying, though, and I had to climb internally, and making some decisions that how did I balance out and keep myself in the best position, because shoot, it ain't easy being, in the front street, trying to do the right thing for the right reason for the right people. Everybody say they your friend ain't your damn friend, and everybody say they down with you and trying to take you down. They ain't down with you. So I just stay prayed up. Y'all just keep me uplifting and keep me in prayer as I continue this year in this journey and be obedient to what God want me to do, what God want me to be. And if I gotta keep, pushing and changing and moving, then hey, I'm just gonna follow good orderly direction. Okay? Until tomorrow, you guys. These damn mosquitoes is eating the shit up out of me. And I don't even know why mosquitoes out and shit. But maybe it's the light. I'm sitting on the stairs in front of the house, just getting some air, just trying to clear my mind. Because some of this shit be crazy. It be crazy. God got us all innocent, has us all features at heart. But anyway, it's going to be okay, you guys. You guys call me at 585-754-1282 for those that are inbox me, DM me for those that are inquiring about information in regards to the stay. Um, but my feet is burning and everything, guys. I'm going to get off of this, but I couldn't let a day. Uh, how are you? I couldn't let a day go by that I didn't get on, because I want to be as consistent as I can, with being on live and just giving you guys updates. All right, guys. Remember, this isn't for the weak and this isn't for the cheap. And I don't mean weak physically, I mean mentally. We got to stand up. We got to be strong in this thing. We got to join together. We got to bind together. You know what I'm saying, though? Because, again, we are on our individual journey, but we can't be selfish, because what one let them do to them, they think they can do it to us all. So sometimes we got to learn that we got to stand together in this journey, or they're going to keep doing this shit. It ain't going to never change. Okay? Because right now, again, I can't keep emphasizing this. We done changed the game. We are 95% of what's going on down here. Stop acting like the minority and stand up as the majority. Your money is what's making this shit work. Stop letting them take your money and don't do the fucking work. Okay? You come down here for an outcome. You are worthy. You are eligible. You can get it done. You are not the minority. We don't have to keep falling for anything. But I like that this year, some of us is putting up a fight, and some of us is saying, fuck it, that's all right. But guess what? I just ain't going to let them take it like that. I got some sense. I'm intelligent. I know how to speak. Rah-rah don't always get it, but Miss Tami will go rah-rah when she have to. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got to stand up together. You guys got to say no more. But you got to have a toolkit. You got to have your shit together. Okay? If you know you ain't right, don't even be putting up no damn fight. Don't be coming down here. And also, ladies, I just want to say this before I close. I am not a pop-up shop. Stop trying to pop up on me. Those that are rescheduling and shit, y'all just pick any date and call me, hey, Miss Tammy, I'll be there tomorrow. Really? Well, when did you learn that shit? Y'all know that I book up quick and this and that, and y'all know that Miss Tammy will try to make a way, but some of y'all is being totally unfair to me. Some of y'all is just saying, yo, y'all know Miss Tammy, stop trying to take my kindness for weakness and stop putting me in positions, because everybody else pay their money and stuff. I can't keep juggling. I can't keep working at high levels of stress trying to make out, you know what I'm saying, though? And again, when people done booked with me for damn near 6 months and shit, and then you want to come and then want a refund like this a savings account or something. You done change your date about 3-4 times, and that's my fault, right? Because last year I was letting that shit happen, and then y'all come, and then you want a damn refund on a deposit that I done had for goddamn 8 months, damn near one almost a year. But that's just how I started that stuff, and I blame me. But I'm here to say, y'all stop trying to. This ain't that type of business, But you get a good one, and y'all try to wear her the hell out, you know. Try to, but I try to know that life situations show up. But then you gonna always find those that's gonna play you like foo the goddamn clown. Okay, I'm on live. You want to see me in a minute? Okay. All right. Okay. Um, you guys. So anyway, I gotta go in. So somebody's calling me, and so like Miss Sammy said, okay, you guys, I'll just get ready to go on the road, but I gotta go. Hey, remember, this ain't for the weak. This ain't for the cheap. Miss